everybody! So today I'm doing my next episode of the trailer battle. This is the series on my channel where I talk about the latest trailers and tell you which one I thought was the best out of the group. And we've had a bunch out lately. There are 4 recent trailers that I'm going to talk about. And let's start with the Harry Potter world. It's not really a prequel, but Harry Potter film, The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is a teaser trailer for this film, which is set in the Harry Potter world, but it is 75 years earlier, so it won't contain any of the Harry Potter characters. And it stars Eddie Redmayne, and I thought that it looked like an interesting film. I'm a fan, a Harry Potter fan. I really liked the books, I really liked the movies, but I'm not hardcore. I'm not somebody who nitpicks the movies to death. I thought that they were entertaining, and so I think that this looks like an entertaining movie. I do worry about the same problems that the Hobbit movies had, and the Hobbit book, in my opinion, whereas Lord of the Rings really had stakes of good versus evil, and whereas The Hobbit is more just an adventure. There's not real stakes, and so it felt to me, I'm really not a fan of the Hobbit movies. I thought they were really boring, and I even the Hobbit book, I'm not a big fan of. It just doesn't have that stake, that weight of the Lord of the Rings, and so I worry about this because you don't have the same stakes as you had in Harry Potter. It's basically about a guy who has a suitcase full of creatures and spirits and stuff, and those creatures get unleashed, and then they're about where to find them and how to capture them and how to find them. And that just doesn't have the stakes of Voldemort and the evil one and the boy who lived and everything. So that's my worry about it, but I thought the trailer was pretty good. Next trailer I'm going to talk about is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 trailer, and this was actually a couple weeks ago, but I kind of forgot about it, and I was not a fan of the original one that came out last year. I felt like it was so poorly edited, and that was my main problem with it. There were so many scenes where I was like, why are they here? What are they doing here? Who are they fighting? What's going on? Why does this relate to the previous scene? Like the scene in the snow, like I thought that was a pretty fun scene as far as the action, but I had no idea what was going on or why they were there, how did they get there, it was badly done. I thought the Shredder was handled incompetently, and you could tell that they changed it last minute. I didn't like this William Fichtner character, this scientist. I didn't like April O'Neil in the film. I didn't like the Will Arnett character, so I had a lot of problems with that film. But as far as the look of the Turtles, I didn't really have a problem with that. And so I felt like the film had potential. I'm still sort of hopeful in this sequel that they will fix some of the things that I had problems with. I can tell. I'm already feeling optimistic by the fact that they actually have an actual actor playing Shredder, and we get to see him, and it looks like there's going to be like a real character, because that's a really cool character. I'm disappointed to see Will Arnett back. I'm disappointed by the look and feel of it being still some of the same problems with April O'Neil in it. I am excited to see Bebop and Rocksteady. I think they look really cool, and so I'm hoping that they fix some of the things wrong, but Michael Bay is involved, some of their stuff involved that I am not super optimistic about it. We'll see. The next film is also another sequel, is the Star Trek Beyond trailer came out. I actually have not seen Into Darkness yet. I just haven't gone around to seeing it. I am not a big Star Trek fan. I've only seen a couple episodes of the original series of Next Generation, and I haven't seen any of their movies except for the original reboot, J.J. Abrams' reboot, which I liked. I thought it was kind of a fun action movie. And I thought that this trailer, though, it looked a little too Fast and Furious. You have Justin Lin, who's the director of Fast and Furious films. It looked a little too kinetic. It looked a little too, it almost sort of reminded me of the Point Break trailer at times. I'm a little disappointed if it's just a big bloated action movie, like a Fast and Furious. And the last trailer I'm going to talk about is another sequel. And this is Independence Day 2 Resurgence. I like the original Independence Day, but I'm not in love with it. I don't own it on Blu-ray. So I'm sure there were some people that were way more excited about this trailer than I was. And I also have not been a big fan of Roland Emmerich. any of his movies since Independence Day are just so bloated and so stupid. And so I haven't been a big fan of his movies, and so I really don't know about this trailer. Like, it was fine, and it definitely looks like it will be well made, and good to see Jeff Goldblum. Whenever you can get him back on screen, it will be good. I'm disappointed, though. My main problem with this trailer is that I felt like it's going to be so somber, and it's kind of the opposite of the issue that I have with the Star Trek trailer, which looked like it was going to be too silly and too fun. Whereas this, it felt awfully melodramatic and awfully somber. And I mean, the Will Smith character, like, he made that movie fun and he made it exciting. And I just think this looked like drab times. These are the 4 trailers that I was talking about this week. Bunch of, nothing original, unfortunately, in trailer world this week. But what do you think? What about these 4? Are you a fan of the original films? Are you looking forward to these sequels, prequels, whatever you want to call them? And put in the comment section, what did you think of the trailers of these 4 films? Of these 4, I think I am the most excited as far as the movie. I think I'm the most excited about Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. As far as the trailer goes, that they were about all 4 equal as far as sort of selling the picture. And again, let me know what you think, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.